All right, today we are looking at the RadWagon by Rad Power Bikes, and we're going to talk a little bit about it, and then we're going to go for a ride. Okay, so let's check it out. All right. Okay, so the RadWagon is positioned by Rad Power as a hauling utility bike, and that is because it has power, it has gears, and it has this long rack in the back with some really nice wood, I must say. Almost feels like pine, like brushed pine. You can put kids' car seats back here, or bike seats. Keep calling them car seats, bike seats. There's a place for 2 of them. There's a picture on their website that shows 2 bike seats on there. It's got place for foot pegs for the kids. It's even got a like some plexiglass here so the kids don't get their feet caught in the spokes. But you could also put, you know, backpack. You could put groceries. You could use it as an Uber Eats driver, and you could bring, you know, food. You could put your gym equipment. Just about anything. It's a really big, long rack, and obviously you can put bungee cords up under here and whatnot. It has a 750 watt rear hub motor made by Rad Power Bikes. It's got some pretty decent torque. It's got Tektro Aries brakes with 180 millimeter rotors, front and back. It has 22 by 3 inch tires that are really more street tires. They've got a little bit of tread, but they're really not going to be doing much more than maybe going in the grass, you know, at a park, or maybe like a really light, hard packed trail at a park, something like that. Looking at the display here, it's got odometer, it's got battery percentage, or, you know, well, not battery percentage, but the battery indicators, 5 of them. The speed, really big, large speed in readout. It's got pedal assist levels 1 through 5, and the wattage output, which is really cool. It also, if you push these 2 buttons together, this is the control panel, if you will. You push these top 2 buttons together, and the light comes on in the front. Doesn't it? Why doesn't that work? Okay, there it is. And the light comes on in the front, and the light comes on in the back. And it's integrated into the battery, which is nice, so you don't have to have, you know, rechargeable ones, battery operated. It's got a really nice cushiony seat, you know, pretty decent size, width and length, and it's got some nice cushion. You can see the depression there, you know, it's pretty comfortable. It does not have shocks. It does have a 7-speed Shimano Altus gearing system, which is nice. It has some really good low end and high end gearing, and you know, it's a pretty decent brand. I mean, it's a pretty decent version of Shimano. And it's got this really cool chain guard that has, like, you know, 2 sides to it, so the chain goes in the middle, so your leg doesn't really get caught, your pant leg, and it doesn't really come off the sprocket very easily. It has a 48 volt, 14 amp hour, 672 watt hour battery. And something else that's really cool, it's got the Shimano, you know, shifter up here. It's got the Tektro, you know, brake handles. It's also got this really cool bell, which is nice when you're alerting people that you're coming. But it also has this really cool thing. I don't know if I can show you in full, but let me show you a little bit. You push this in, you push that, this thing comes up, and then you're able to literally change the handlebars. Like, isn't that cool? Like how much you can make them. You can make them come all the way up, you can make it go all the way down. So it's just really good. It's like a telescoping handlebar thing. I really like that a lot. I think it gives it a lot of flexibility in how you you know, can ride this bike, who it's for, etc. You can see it shows it's got a bunch of different degrees. It can change 80 degrees. So this swivels and this entire thing comes up. So you can imagine you could raise the handlebars like all the way up to here, you know, so pretty versatile. Anyway, that's the bike. So let's go for a ride. Oh, this bike goes for $1,899. It's the highest cost bike that Rad Power makes today. Okay, so let's check it out. All right, we're on the RadWagon. We're gonna take a quick little zip. It's got throttle and 5 pedal assist levels, and yeah, we're just gonna zip around a little bit. So I'm in gear 6, and I'm using throttle only, and we're going like 13 miles an hour up a nice, I don't know, 5 or 6% grade. And the cool thing is, you've got the 5 pedal assist levels, but you also have all these gears. You have 7 gears. You put it in a low gear, and you put it on pedal assist even 2 or 3, and you know, it's pulling you up nicely, you know. So pedal assist 5, I can tell you, gives you a nice boost. Pedal assist 4, thank you. Pedal assist 5, yeah, it just takes off on you, you know. Pedal assist 5 has a lot of juice. If you're gonna be going up a hill of any sort, I'm thinking 4 or 5 is probably best for you. But 5, you can see I just barely touch the pedals, and the thing takes off. It just really takes off. Wow. So it goes 20 miles an hour. I imagine there's a way you could probably go in the settings and make it go higher. I've heard you could go 25, but maybe that's just a myth. I'm not sure. Let's see what else. What else? It's got, it's pretty comfortable. I mean, the seat, you know, again, no suspension, but you know, the seat does give you some nice comfort. It's got some nice fenders as well. If you go through the dirt, that's really nice. You won't have to worry about that. And the brakes work pretty well. Yeah, I mean, the brakes work really well, actually. So, all in all, I'm a fan. You know, it's more of like a utility bike. It's really not like the coolest looking bike in the world. So, it's more of like a SUV, or what do you call it, a minivan to me, you know? So, but I think for the right person, it makes a lot of sense. And I really like the handlebar, you know, adjustability. I think it's a really nice touch. And I really like that there's like literally an infinite number of accessories you can get on this bike. Like literally tons. You go on their website, tons of accessories. And there's that nice looking bike, you know? Quick release front. I like the digital display a lot. And yeah, it's got some power, you know? So I think it's pretty versatile. I think you can do a lot with it. I think you can have fun with it, as well as, you know, haul groceries, haul your kids through the park. Grab your gym equipment and go to the gym. You could certainly put it in pedal assist level 1 or 2 and get some exercise. I can tell you, having ridden this earlier, that you can definitely go up a pretty steep hill on this, especially if you put it in lower pedal assist, or you know, put it in higher pedal assist levels and lower gearing, like gear 1 or 2. You can also go faster than 20 miles an hour in pedal assist if you put it in high gear and you know, pedal assist. If you're in throttle only, you really are going to kind of top out at 20. It kind of, you know, it kind of peaks at 20. And it's got really nice, you know, really long handlebar, or wait, excuse me, seat post stem. So you can make it go really high, really low. I think it can accommodate a lot of different riders. You know, I'm 6 foot, and it handles me well. I feel like it could go up to maybe even a 6'4" person, and I feel like it could equally go down to like a, you know, a 5'6" person, you know, really. So I think regardless of how tall you are, this bike could work for you. And you know, it's probably more of a, I see it more as probably hauling the kids around to the park, you know, bringing a kid or two, bringing a, you know, a picnic lunch, and you know, just making a day of it, maybe zipping around the park a little bit, riding to the park and then zipping around the park, you know, through the grass, go up some hills certainly, through some, you know, a light trail. There's a park by me that has like a really nice hard-packed dirt trail. I think this would be great for that, you know. I wouldn't go anything more aggressive than like a hard-packed dirt trail, because again, it's got, you know, more or less street tires with a little bit of traction, so you're going to get some you know, traction in the dirt, but not much, you know. So all in all, high quality bike, good looking bike. Digital display is really nice. I like the all the different options, all the different, you know, digital readouts and stats it provides. So I'm a fan, and usually I do terrain testing on bikes, but there's not really much you can do, you know what I mean? You're not really gonna be doing much. So but anyway, I'll ride through my neighbor's yard because they're friendly people. Yeah, you can go through grass, no problem, you know. But anyway, hopefully that gives you an idea. I like it. Good looking, good quality, versatile, high-end components, or middle of the road components, I should say. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. God bless. Peace out.